Most of us have no idea which wines to buy because we don't know the difference between a good wine and a bad wine. We get our recommendations from our friends, most of whom know less about wine than we do. Or we get recommendations from a store clerk who doesn't know that much about the wines other than it's popular or they sell a lot of it. In this video, we're going to take the guesswork out of which red wines would be great for you. We'll look at 10 of the best red wines from across the globe. All of these will be under $15. Plus, there'll be a little bit of a bonus at the end. All these wines are going to be world-class wines. They've all received accolades from at least one international critic, the coveted 90 points or better. Now, to save you time, I'll do a quick introduction of each and then give a couple highlights and then call it good. Particular attention will be made to the amount of tannins each red wine has. Some of you love big tannic wines, while others shy away from them. If you shy away from tannins, you want to pay attention to the wines that have medium or moderate tannins, or even less. Now, moderate tannins means it's going to be a very versatile wine and it'll pair well with a lot of different foods and cheeses. Now, if you're not sure what I mean by this, check out my video, How to Taste Wine, the components. Also, with some of the wines, I'll even talk about food pairings. But if you want to get a better idea of what to pair with these wines, check out my video that deals with pairing wine and food. Many of these wines you'll be able to find in your local stores. However, there will be several that are more limited. You won't be able to find them just anywhere. Now, keep in mind, if at any time you find this information helpful, click like, subscribe, or hit the little bell so you'll be notified when I have a new post. Are you ready? Here we go. Number 1, Angeline Pinot Noir 2018 is from California. This is normally around $15. Your price before any discount is about $11.99. Angeline was made in the Martin Ray winery. This historic winery has changed hands a number of times since it was initially established in 1881. Courtney Benham bought the winery in July of 2003, and Courtney is doing an incredible job and has her hands full with the 1 million gallons of annual production. This world-class Pinot Noir has a wealth of aromas and flavors: fresh cranberries, raspberries, maraschino cherries, cola, and orange zest. And actually there's a hint of watermelon and a touch of toasty oak on the finish. We've got low tannins here. It's fun and very versatile. Number 2 is the Espelt Old Fine Grenache 2017. This is from Spain. The price is about $13.99. You're going to love this 100% Grenache. Now, actually, Grenache is the grape. In France, the same grape is called Grenache. Grenache, Grenache, same grape. These are the oldest vines on the property, and they grow at a high elevation in sandy, slate, and granite soil. The grapes are all hand harvested, destemmed, and aged 3 months in French oak. That's new French oak. Now, I mentioned the destemming because it softens the tannins. While there are plenty of inexpensive Grenaches coming out of Spain, very few can compare with this old vine. This is an incredible value. Now, there are loads of Kirsch liquor, black cherries, licorice, and a little touch of earth tones. This is the real deal. Number 3 is the Borgo Scoppetto. It's a Chianti Classico 2017. It's from Tuscany, Italy. Now, you'll find this around $21. Your price is going to be about $14.99. Whenever you see Chianti or Chianti Classico, you're drinking a Sangiovese grape, and that it's going to be coming from the Chianti region of Tuscany. It's a dark ruby red. The fruit has hints of black soft fruits, and you'll find some vanilla, some cocoa, and a surprising cherry finish to this. It's dry and elegant, medium to full body with a chewy moderate tannin that are polished. This is a well-balanced wine. It pairs really well with thick soups, all kinds of meats, and semi-hard cheeses, and of course, your favorite tomato sauces. Number 4 is the Gilgal Côtes de Rhone Rouge 2016. Now this is from the Côtes de Rhone River Valley in France. This is a blend of 50% Syrah, 40% Grenache, and 10% Movide. These are all beautiful grapes. In the market, it's around $18. Your price before discount is $14.99. Now the Gilgal family makes some of the best wines in the entire world. This is their entry level. It's a medium to full body wine. And as with all Rhone blends, tannins are moderate, which makes it a very versatile wine to drink. You'll find cherries and raspberries, nuances of cola, spice, rich tobacco, red fruits and dark fruits, and some wild herbs. This has elegance and finesse beyond its price due to the nice balance between tannins and fruit. Gilgal made 4.5 million bottles of this. You don't have to worry about running out of this one anytime soon, and it's a really great buy. Number 5 is the Vino Real Crianza 2016. This is from Rioja, Spain. Normally around $17. Your price would be $14.99. This one has hit a home run. When you see the word Rioja on the bottle, that's telling you that the wine is a Tempranillo grape. Actually, this is made from 90% Tempranillo and 10% from 3 other grapes, the Grenache, the Manzuelo, and the Graziano. When you see the word Crianza, that tells you that the wine has been aged a minimum of 2 years. That's pretty nice. Now, as with most Tempranillos, this has moderate fine tannins. The grapes were destemmed, and initially this was fermented in stainless steel tanks, which has softened the tannins even more. You'll pick up cherries and blackberries and black currant, along with vanilla flavors giving way to like a floral and a spicy finish. You can drink this one now or lay it down for another 10 years. By the way, how are you doing there? Is this information helpful? If it is, write 10 in the comments below. Now the wines we'll be looking at from here on have bigger tannins all the way to really big tannins. If you're not a big tannin person, these wines will be perfect with the right types of food. Check out my other video that I referred to earlier. Number 6, the Biker by 4 Vines. This is an Old Vine Zinfandel, 2017. It's from Paso Robles, California. Now this one's going to be about $12.99 before your discount. It's a blend of 93% Zinfandel and 7% Petite Syrah. Now when you see a wine is from Paso Robles, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a big, flavorful, fruity wine. This is definitely flavorful, well balanced and soft. The big lush fruit minimizes the effect of the tannins. You'll pick up ripe wild berries, red berries, and jam flavors along with a hefty dusting of spice and zesty pepper. It's full-bodied with juicy entry and big finish. This one is a perfect choice for the grill with light meats like grilled chicken thighs, pork ribs, and lightly marbled meats. Number 7, Chateau Reetabon. It's Bordeaux Superior 2016. This is a red blend from Bordeaux, France. Normally about $25. Your price would be around $14.99. When you see Bordeaux, that means it's typically a blend. And there will be Merlot and Cabernet Sauvignon and 1 or 2 other approved Bordeaux red grapes. In this particular case, the added grape is Cabernet Franc. Because it's a Bordeaux blend, there's not going to be the big gigantic tannins as if it was just a pure Cabernet Sauvignon. The tannins are sophisticated and well balanced. It's full-bodied, rich and elegant. It has an array of red and black juicy fruit, black currants, rich red plums, and berry aromas and flavors, plus some dark coffees towards the end. I'd actually suggest you get a case of this, or 2 of this, because it can lay down for anywhere from 5 to 10 years or even more. And by the way, it'll get better with age. Number 8, Substance CS 2018. CS is Cabernet Sauvignon. This is from Columbia Valley of Washington. You'll see this for around $18 and your price would be about $14.99. This has real depth to it. And it has layer upon layer of flavors. There's black cassis, dark cherry, tobacco leaf, dark fruit, and olive characteristics. Maybe even a touch of pencil lead. This is a medium to full body wine, ripe polished tannins and well integrated oak. Then some minerality and earthy tones at the end. This is a great wine for the money. I suggest you buy a case of this and enjoy it for the next 4 to 5 years, probably even longer. This one, like I said, will lay down very easily, very well. Number 9, Shannon Ridge High Elevation Petite Syrah 2018. This one is from Lake County, North Coast, California. In the market, you'll see this for around $23. Your price before discount is around $12.99. This is a high elevation vineyard and winery in the rugged mountains of California's North Coast. Now, without going into a whole lot of detail, there's a beauty to and uniqueness to high elevation wines. Make note of that. High elevation wines. Just try to find them when you can. Shannon Ridge is owned by Clay Shannon and a whole host of wild animals roaming his property. Joey Merriles, Clay's winemaker, creates an incredible wine here. Like most petite syrahs, you'll find plenty of big tannins. While they're big, these are also very well refined. This rustic varietal shows off dark fruits of blackberry, blueberry, and hints of cranberry. There's also plenty of licorice, black pepper, cedar, warm spice, and toasted vanilla notes. This is a phenomenal wine, and at the price, you can't beat it. Number 10, Michael David presents Petite 2017. This one is from Lodi, California. Now we've got a blend here of 85% Petite Syrah and 15% Petite Verdot. You'll find it for around $18, but your price is $14.99. The bottle is very heavy and has a circus atmosphere and 2 elephants on it. What Michael is trying to tell us is this is a big wine. Like elephants, these are 2 large grape varietals being used in this wine. The Petite Verdot adds substantial tannins and black fruit, both color and flavor. This medium body wine is deep crimson in color and has aromas of toasted marshmallows and light oak. It is intense and dense and concentrated, even thick and chewy. It shows off flavors of dried figs, black cherries, dark chocolates, blackberry jam, and a hint of vanilla. It's rich, full body, and deeply satisfying. It is showtime with this one. Well, there you have it. We just took the guesswork out of which red wines to try next. 10 phenomenal red wines, all at $15. Hang in there for a quick bonus at the end. But first, thank you so much for investing the time to watch this video. If you got something out of it, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like or subscribe and ring the little bell to be notified when I post other videos. Alright, are you ready for the bonus? Many of us don't finish our open bottles of wine and don't really know what to do with them. We're going to take a look at how to reseal a bottle of wine. More specifically, the 4 basic ways to reseal your open bottles of wine. When you have a chance, it may be a good idea for you to take a look at my video, How Long Can You Keep an Open Bottle of Wine? These 2 videos go hand in hand. But for right now, let's take a look at the ways to reseal your open bottles. Our first option is to recork the bottle with the original cork. Whenever your bottle cannot be consumed in one sitting, recork it and enjoy it later. There are 4 simple steps to recork a bottle of wine with the original cork. The first step is to place the bottle on a sturdy surface. Second is to angle the cork so that one edge of the cork is in the bottle and the other edge is resting on the lip. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to simultaneously twist and press down on the cork. Actually, it's usually a good idea to put the end of the cork that was originally inside the bottle to the outside. Actually, this is really pretty easy to tell, especially for red wine, because with red wine, you'll want the side stained by the red wine facing out of the bottle. Put the non-stained into the bottle and then twist and press. Press down. It's pretty simple. Step 4, you want to push the cork in between 1/3 and a halfway in. That's really as far as you need to go. I mean, you can push it all the way in if you want to. Pushing it all the way in gives it just a little bit better seal, but really not that much. The second option is the decorative bottle closure. There are hundreds of these closures that have every decorative design imaginable. Most of these things are designed to be cute more than they are effective. They're good or effective for short term, like a dinner party or for an evening or a special get-together. You simply place the stopper over the opening of the bottle and press in until it's secure. Pretty simple. The third way to seal your wine is with vacuum pumps. There are both manual and electric vacuum pumps. Here I'm showing you a variety of manual pumps. Several of them have rubber stoppers. These stoppers are unique in that they allow air to be vacuumed out of the bottle without any air going back in. They minimize or eliminate air in the bottle, which slows the oxidation process or the aging process down. Accordingly, you'll add several days to the life of your wine over other types of closures. Let me show you how these things work. The process requires minimal effort. There are different types of pumps and stoppers, but they all work virtually the same. With this type of pump and closure, you'll feel when you've pumped enough air out. While this closure, you see there are little holes in the top, will make a clicking noise indicating that you can stop pumping. You hear that? There you go. That's all set. This pump is self-contained. After you've pumped the air out, you'll actually store the wine with the pump on it, whether in the refrigerator or for white wines or on the counter with red wines. So these stoppers are designed for you to use and then reuse, and they'll last for years. The fourth closure is the specialized bottle closure, also known as the wing closure. It's made for sparkling wines. This closure actually is the way to go when it comes to sparkling wines. Don't even try to put a regular cork in it or even the vacuum pump. They just won't work. The wing closure is especially made for sparkling wines and champagne bottles. It'll add 1 to 2 days to the life of your sparkling wines. Now let me show you how it works. See the wings? You place it over the bottle, you press down slightly, and you lock it in. You fold the wings back down, and there you go. To release or reopen, you press down, you lift the wings, and that's it. Remember, this device is of little importance if you wait 3 to 5 hours to put it on your bottle of champagne. Your champagne will be flat by then. Also, when you do reopen it, plan to drink your sparkling wine shortly after it's been opened. Oh yeah, and do not plan to reseal the bottle after it's been sealed once. Well, there you have it. Everything you need to know about how to reseal a bottle of wine. Hey Posse, thanks so much for investing the time to watch this video. I trust it was helpful to you. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And please consider hitting subscribe. Also, click here to check out our new online shop. We have a great lineup of wine-related items that will help you get the most out of your wine experience. Oh, and be sure to check out these other videos. Until next time, cheers.